Hi, and thanks for stopping by today. I really have an important message to spread to every citizen of our country and the world. It's time to do a good deed. And that deed is not for yourself, for your benefit, for the benefit of your loved ones, the strangers who are struggling today to stay healthy. And that deed is to wear a mask. And the kind of mask that do-it-yourselfers are providing, or that you can even make with paper towels and dryer sheets, or t-shirt sleeves, or napkins or bandanas. Wear something to cover your nose and your mouth. And that's so you won't spread the coronavirus. If you are coming down with it, if you have it but you are asymptomatic but you can still spread it. And we don't know if we've been exposed to it and don't have symptoms and can spread it. Hi, I'm going to show you how to make a simple little disposable mask. So I've made a couple here. This one is just cone filters with longer rubber bands stapled, and you can tape over the staples if you want, but you need a longer rubber band to fit all the way around because it's longer from here to here. And here's one I made out of the other kind of coffee filters, and I put just a twist tie over the top. I taped it with clear tape and shorter rubber bands because this one is a little bit bigger. And here's one. This is the one I'm going to show you now. It's out of paper towels. Now this, in case you don't know, is the coveted N95 mask. This is the one that keeps you from getting sick. Every other kind keeps you from spreading it. But if everybody wears one that keeps you from spreading it, then we're all safe. So let me show you how. This is a used dryer sheet. And here are it's 2 layers of paper towel. It's the selected size. And you put this right in the middle between them. Fold it over. Now we're going to accordion fold this a couple times so that we have a fold. And then we're just going to fold over the end and then insert the rubber band into the fold it back over, and now we're just going to staple it. Now we want this side to be against the face, so we're going to have the smooth part of the staple facing that way, and then the rough side will be away from the face. So we'll do the other end the same way. What is this going to take? Less than 5 minutes. So nobody has an excuse not to wear a mask. And if you care about your friends and family and neighbors and loved ones, and especially your, oops, we did that the wrong way, your elders, then you will want to wear a mask. Okay, here we go. Now we just open it. And we are going to have this side facing us. Put it around your ears. Adjust it so that it feels comfortable. And there you go. You're off, and when you come back, just throw it away. Reuse your rubber bands. You're all set. No excuse not to have a mask. So I got in the elevator the other day in my senior building where about 10% of us are wearing masks. And the elevator, of course, is one of the worst enclosed small spaces. And the gentleman did not have a mask on, and I said, how come you're not wearing a mask? He said, oh, because I'm not sick. And I said, but there are many people who don't show symptoms of being sick, but they still can spread the virus. So do you care about me? And he looked at me and said, yeah. And I said, well, if you care about me, then please wear a mask. And that's the whole point. If you only care about yourself, then just stay in your apartment or your room or your house or your dorm room. But if you are going to go outside or into any public area, wear a mask, because if every single person wore a mask that prevented the spread, then nobody would get it. There would be no viruses out there in the world, and sneezing and coughing and spitting and just talking. So that's my plea. If you care about other people, then wear a mask. And if you have the N95 masks, the kind that prevent you from getting the virus, that's great. But nobody has those. The hospitals hardly have them. So that means to prevent the spread, every single person needs to wear a mask. Because if one person doesn't have a mask on, and that person happens to be asymptomatic or a carrier, then it's the weakest link in the chain. So everybody needs to wear a mask. And even though it's not required, everyone is recommending it. The CDC, the governors, everyone is recommending that you wear a mask. And in some cases, you may have to wear a mask. And don't fight it, because if you fight it, then that means you don't care about anybody else but yourself. And we don't want to be that kind of a country, of a neighborhood, of a family that doesn't care about one another. So just keep that in mind. It's so easy, as I showed you, to make a little mask, or just tie a bandana around your face, or pull your t-shirt up. It's easy. And I'm making this plea to you because it's time to do a good deed. I love you all, and I just pray that your God will keep you safe during this time of the spread of this horrible, horrible virus. May God bless you and keep you safe. I am Natasha.